They'll regret losing you, but that doesn't mean they deserve you back. There comes a time in everyone's life when those who took you for granted begin to see what they've truly lost. In that moment, regret creeps in. They start to remember the loyalty you offered, the love you gave so freely, the unwavering support. But once someone chooses to walk away, betray your trust, or treat you as if you're disposable, it is not your responsibility to catch them when they fall. Being mistreated or undervalued can shake your confidence. It's natural to wonder if you did something wrong, but the truth is, how they treated you says everything about them and nothing about your worth. Your value isn't up for debate. It's not defined by their actions, and it's certainly not diminished by their absence. When you truly know your worth, you stop tolerating less than you deserve. You understand that love, loyalty, and respect aren't just things you hand out to anyone, they're earned. And when someone breaks that trust, they don't get to come back simply because they regret losing you. Yes, people make mistakes, no one is perfect, but some lines, once crossed, should never be revisited. And once someone has disrespected you, you owe it to yourself not to open that door again. Not out of bitterness, but out of self-respect. Your worth isn't determined by whether someone else recognizes it. It's built from within through your growth, your resilience, and the love you give to yourself. So when someone finally realizes your value after losing you, that's their lesson to carry, not your burden to fix. Often, people don't appreciate what they had until it's gone. They get used to your presence, your kindness, your dependability. They assume you'll always be there, but when you step back and reclaim your energy, they start to realize the void they created. And then they come back, full of regrets, apologies, and promises of change. But here's the truth. Regret does not equal respect. Missing you doesn't mean they've learned to value you. More often than not, they miss the comfort you provided, not the person you are. That's not love, that's convenience. And convenience is not a good enough reason to reopen a door that was closed for a reason. Knowing your worth means staying grounded in your decision to move forward without them. It's not about holding a grudge, it's about protecting your peace. When you allow someone back into your life who previously disrespected or disregarded you, you send a message that their treatment of you was acceptable, and it wasn't. Real love doesn't need a second chance to get it right. Those who truly recognize your value will respect you from the start. They won't need to lose you to understand what you bring into their life. The ones you should hold close are the people who never make you question your worth. Letting go of those who didn't see your value is not a loss. It's a gift to yourself. It gives you space to heal, grow, and focus on becoming the best version of you. And it teaches them that actions have consequences. Losing you is that consequence. This is self-preservation. It's about refusing to settle and honoring your standards. Because you deserve people who see your worth the first time. People who support you, uplift you, and never make you feel like you have to earn their respect. So when someone who once hurt you tries to come back, remember, their regret isn't your responsibility. Your worth remains intact, with or without their validation. Let them carry the weight of their choices. Let their regret be their own. Your job is to keep growing, keep healing, keep protecting your peace. Loss can be painful. It can make you question everything. But often, what feels like an ending is the beginning of something far more powerful. Loss is a painful but powerful teacher. It forces you to reflect. It pushes you to grow. Heartbreak and betrayal often trigger transformation. When someone leaves, it's not just about losing them. It's about discovering more of you. Their absence creates room for your evolution. And here's the part they never expect. You don't fall apart without them. You flourish. You build strength. You develop clarity. You learn to love yourself more than you ever did before. What they thought would break you only built you. You find new passions. You create new boundaries. You raise your standards. And suddenly, your life starts attracting people and opportunities that match the version of you who knows exactly what they deserve. When they see that growth, they come back. Not because they've changed, but because they want the version of you they didn't appreciate the first time. But that version no longer fits into the small space they once occupied. You've outgrown them, and if someone genuinely wants to come back into your life, words won't be enough. Apologies are easy. Change is hard. Real transformation takes time, consistency, and action. So don't let sweet words or nostalgia blind you. Look at their behavior. Have they really changed? Or are they just trying to undo the consequences of their actions? If someone has truly grown, they'll take full responsibility. They'll accept your boundaries. They won't rush your forgiveness or expect things to go back to how they were. They'll understand that trust must be earned, not assumed. And if they aren't willing to do that work, their regret means nothing. You deserve more than temporary gestures. You deserve consistency. You deserve to be loved out loud and valued without question. So stand firm. Respect yourself enough to say, you made your choice. Now live with it. That's not being harsh. That's being honest. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is let them feel the weight of losing you while you continue to rise. Let their regret teach them a lesson. Let your growth speak for itself. And never, ever settle for less than what you're worth.